Vera Jo Bustos has a chance to set a school record tonight. If she scores 18 points, she's the all-time leading scorer in Adams State history.
I mean, she's a first ballot Hall of Famer for Adams State. They're 5 years away from making that first vote with the committee, but she led them to an NCAA tournament berth last year. She's carried them, willed them to wins time and time again. You're really speechless at the influence she has for this success for the program. But yeah, 18 points away, Dan. We could be seeing history tonight.
Senior night tonight, and one of your seniors, Vera Jo Bustos, has a chance to set a school record if she scores 18 points in a game for points in her career here at Adams State. Talk about her and the impact she's had on your program.
Well, Vera Jo, as good a player as she is, she's probably a better person. You know, she's a young lady who takes care of things off the floor academically. She's never been any real major problem discipline-wise or anything at all either. So she's just been somebody you can coach and deal with the basketball part of it and give a little direction with this or that, you know, on the academic part or whatever else it may be. But you know, she's a part of that class that really kind of got things going. You know, they were the first real recruiting class that we had, and they've helped establish something that's really positive here. And she, along with the three other seniors tonight, has certainly done a great job for us. And like I said, you know, VJ has a chance to do some things as far as become maybe the all-time leading scorer and those kind of things. And I think she'd be the first to admit that, you know, she's never set a screen for herself, and she's never passed herself the ball, and you know, she's never helped get herself open. So, you know, as far as that thing, she'd be a team player first. And you know, I think she'd understand that as well as anybody. But that thing tonight, if she can accomplish it or get it done this year, it'll be a team goal or a team accomplishment as well as an individual accomplishment.
And now for Adams State, Vera Jo Bustos being announced. She's a fan favorite, a senior, one of the seniors on this team. And if she can score like she did last night, she'll enter the record books tonight as far as the school annals are concerned.
When she committed, it was a big deal considering how many Division I teams were interested, and that she chose ASC over Fort Lewis. 4 years later, the accomplishments are even more significant. The post, perimeter players taking advantage of a little bit of lackadaisical defensive play.
There's a three-pointer for Bustos from the right wing.
That offense is a special play called Coach Kruger. Give it to VJ and let her shoot. It doesn't matter who's in front of her, where's she at, hand in her face from 24 feet. Good.
So just 15 away.
You were here last night, Dan. ASC took down Colorado Christian 81-78.
Bustos with a 15-footer from the baseline. She's got 7.
If VJ gets hot in the half-court set, I mean, 90 nights, it's over.
Just bringing it up, gives it up to Covial, back to Bustos, who has 7, puts up the shot. Nothing but net, another three-pointer for Bustos. She's got 10 already.
Just on fire, missed one shot, has had one open look. The defense is not ignoring her, but Bustos wants that scoring record and wants to end on a high note.
She may get it in the first half.
Out. Coach Kruger's tinkering. Cable, Covial, and Kruger create a unique high-low.
Bustos sinks another three-pointer.
She's going to do it in the first half.
She is going to do it in the first half if she keeps this up.
3 post players that can all pass to the perimeter.
1-10 Grizzlies. Covial on the baseline on top to Bustos, who has 13. Needs 5 more for the school record. Passes it inside to Kruger, and Kruger is mugged underneath the basket.
How did she get that pass in? Through a walloping wall of Orediggers who had just surrounded Kruger in the post.
So the foul is on Carty, her first. From there, Grizzly is back on their end. Cross court to Bustos. She's going to launch a 3. She's got it! 16 for Bustos in the first half.
2 away. Her mom and dad, Etta and Don, were here last night. They unfortunately had to go back to Las Vegas this morning. Her uncle, Fabian, was killed in a car accident a week and a half ago. They had the services this morning. She is playing for the entire Bustos family.
Gaffney with Vera Jo Bustos putting in 16 points in the first half. She needs 2 more points for the all-time school record. So it's pretty safe to say that one is going to be secured tonight by VJ to Bustos.
A triple tip out. A triple tip out.
Inside to Covial, lays it up and in. 20-point lead for the Grizzlies.
She's not just a scorer, is she? Great look, baseline feed.
Underneath, 13 on the shot clock, back to Langus. Langus puts it up, no good. Rebound to Bustos. 14-point lead for the Grizzlies. Here's Bustos, pulls up. Good! She's got the record. Banks it off the glass. That's 18 for Bustos. And the next timeout, they'll stop the game and recognize Bustos as the all-time leader in scoring. And we got the mother of Kelly Kruger, head coach for the Grizzlies, as Vera Jo Bustos has just set a school record with her 17th and 18th points of the night. And she is the all-time leading scorer in school history as Gaffney puts in the first free throw.
You often wonder, how does a player get to 1,700 points? What do they have about their game that is special? How about a transition stop and pop 17-foot bank shot?
She's got a tremendous looking stroke. I mean, it is so smooth. And I've only seen her in a couple of games, and I'm sold. Covial has it left side. It's forward back to Bustos. Inside to Covial underneath. Covial puts it up and in.
She could get a triple-double. I mean, she's not going to play the length of this game, but you're looking at 18, 6, and 4. She's not going to get 6 more assists, but another complete game. That was actually her 7th rebound. This is why Bustos has had such a storied career and why we run out of descriptive words to bring her greatness to the forefront.
Working against the time, turns around off the glass, no good. Rebound to Bustos.
Number 8. She had a double-double at Western New Mexico. Looks like she's hunting for another one.
And Covial puts it up and in after the assist from Bustos.
It's nice that she's putting together a complete scoring record game in which rebounds and assists are also markedly higher than every other player on the floor.
The foul on Fogel on the rebound.
I mean, she leads the Grizzlies in rebounding. She has the second most assists on the team right now. This isn't your Kobe Bryant 81-point no assist game. This is a player who has not been dogged by comments of being too selfish at any point in her career, and people are just getting familiar with her. They're being reminded that she's not just a scorer, she's a complete player that just happens to average 18 a game.
There's a steal by
Toughness
Mines
right away for Adams State, but intelligence and toughness has been the hallmark of this team. They are going to lead the nation in rebounding margin for 2 straight seasons, barring something shocking in the final 3 games. They lead Metro by 1.6 boards a game, and it's just hard to explain. There's almost 300 teams in Division II, and to do this back-to-back seasons when you've lost a player like Marissa Peterson and Chloe Cable for 16 games, it's remarkable.
Both free throws good. Here's Bustos, puts it in. A jumper from near the top of the key. A 2-pointer for Bustos. She's got 20. Adding to her school record. A timeout. Grizzlies able to cruise to the finish tonight, leading 63-36.
In dire straits, and now Fogel, she becomes that gunner that Mines needed earlier in this game.
Bustos trying to drive the basket, and she's fouled. And it'll send her to the line. 17th foul, or 18th foul for the Orediggers. Foul is called on Catherine Jimenez, and she will exit the game.
Bustos back to a familiar spot. 1.7 seconds left last night. 1-point game. She hit both free throws to give the Grizzlies a 3-point lead and effectively lock up the victory.
Free throw is good. 21 points for Bustos.
VJ has so many surprising traits to her game that you kind of have to watch to notice and take note of. She's second on this team in blocks. You would think McCracken or Covial would be up there with Kelsey. No, it's VJ, and it's because she takes wise, weak side risks. She got the strip on Gaffney because she knows when to step in and try to take the ball away and utilize her athleticism. And, you know, she's got the Victoria Mainland ties, so they've got a little rivalry.
Vera Jo Bustos getting the hero's welcome on the bench after setting the school record tonight for scoring.
It's funny that the top track and field athlete right now, Craig Huffer, he actually has the national record this year in the mile at 4 minutes flat. He's from Australia, and you get those 3 together.
Grizzlies thank the fans for coming out to the game here. And we're going to head on over to Brian Johnson, who has the winning head coach, I do believe, with him, in Kelly Kruger. And, before we talk more about the men's game, let's head on over to Brian once again, who is standing by with the hero of tonight's big win for the Grizzlies, Vera Jo Bustos.
Yeah, VJ needs no introduction after a 22-point performance. It gives you the title of the all-time leading scorer in ASC history. You win by 29 and bring home a record-breaking performance. What was that locker room experience just like?
I know we were all happy and giddy and stuff, but at the same time, we were still pushing to get better. You know, it doesn't matter what the scoreboard is. We have bigger and better things to work for, so we're just aiming to get better throughout it all.
You've won 6 straight games in the conference, and while that's believable, and I understand that's where your mind is at right now, when you committed to Adams State 4 years ago after a historic record-breaking career in Las Vegas, where did you see yourself after your last regular season home game?
Well, this is what I hoped it would be. You know, in some ways I think it's even better. But I hope that we get to play here one more time in a postseason playoff game.
The health of your team has been a storyline all season. It feels like that was ages ago with what Chloe has contributed. Jamonica could be back for the weekend swing in Grand Junction and at Western State. Is this what you anticipated your team would be capable of with everyone now available and at your disposal?
You know, when we're healthy and all of us are here, you know, we're going to be hard to beat. So I just hope that we stay strong and we keep pursuing those goals that we have, and we're going to be all right.
All right, VJ, we'll see you next week.
Thanks, Bryant.
22 points tonight for Bustos. We'll continue on with our post-game coverage of the ASC victory over Colorado School of Mines after this break on KSBK.